Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. That's a ring pour cup. That's some leftover black paint from earlier. That's got a little bit of Juanita's white metallic in the bottom. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but I have some ideas. I'm going to add some paint to this. Oh, I was going to put some gold in there. I guess I still am. I have another gold. I have several other golds, in fact. But this one is my favorite. It's the Deco Art Americana 24 karat gold. And it needs to be a little more unplugged. This is the Arteza Golden Hour, which also I just unplugged and is not seeming like it really worked out for me. So I'm going to go in there again right now. Yes, I can see daylight. And I'm going to put a skewer in there too, just because once you get a little lump in there, if you don't get everything out, you're going to have the same kind of issues I had. So this is a very different color. And I have some golden fluid iridescent gold, which looks very much similar, more similar than I imagined. I'm going to use a little bit of golden magenta. And I like the Color Arts Pink Diamond is a new prism pour. And I'm just going to squeeze that in there righteously. And then, because I really like orange, I'm going to give myself permission. And then finish with, maybe, make sure, some of the Anita's white metallic. And those might be traveling. I'm imagining that they will be traveling ribbon pours, but I'm not sure yet. I won't even be sure if I'm done adding colors until I get all the way to the point. I got schmutz in my gold. I got to tell you, that is the plug that's inside the tip when you use a skewer. But those tweezers I use, they're really good. If you put them in and wind them around, you can get a cone of paint out. I want a little bit of lighter orange. Yeah, that's beautiful. I don't know if you can see that or not, but those are great colors. So now, colors I wasn't ready to use yet. Oh, I left all kinds of things plugged up. But fortunately for me, the turquoise, which is a cobalt blue metallic, is not one of them. I'm going to try some Artist Loft white in between, just to make this more interesting. I'm going to use some of the Folk Art Neon Purple. Whoops. I'm just going to use my favorite colors again. And then some. This is a little more Artist Loft. This is the Anita's. I wonder what that was. Something just fell. Anita's Island Blue. Depending on what's open, I will try and use. Oh, it's open. That's nice. This is the Venetian Blue, which often disappears. So I probably shouldn't be using it. I'm going to use it with, oh, and it's open. That's wonderful. Use it with some Amethyst, Artist Loft. I love the Venetian Blue stayed. The Artist Loft is great to float it on, evidently. I'm going to get outside my comfort zone a little and use some of the Emerald Green color shifting paint from Folk Art. And I might indulge myself in some of the paler green if it's open. And it is. Yay! I want to use those together. That's the color shifting green gold. What else did I have? I am going to finish up with color shifting purple flash from Folk Art. That's plenty, plenty, plenty paint. I want my bottles to fit back in. I have an interesting setup for all my bottles, and it's not always conducive to getting all of them back in place. So I was thinking about it, and I basically just want to apply paint to enough of the canvas with an OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula so that I have something of a layer to work with that can go out of the way. And then I'll probably add some white to make it go a little further. If it goes over the edge, that's okay, as long as it's not a huge amount. I'm trying not to spread it out too thin because I want a certain amount of puddliness. Today's non-word, puddliness. Tell me what a better word would be. Now I'm thinking it does not matter if I don't cover everything, because I'll probably be grabbing an edge catcher and using it. And I might use a little Anita's, but I've got more Artist Loft made up. And I might just do something completely weird. I want to move that around. I really do. At least to the edges. So I'll do the best I can and not worry about the gaps. For now, at least. It's not like I really believe with my whole heart that I'm going to get much negative space out of this. Because by the time I finish pouring other things, it's sort of a non-event. But I do like spatulaing things in place, even when I get the black in the white. It's still okay. And I'll scrape off what's on my spatula and throw it in the bucket. I could probably blow a few things around. And depending on how that goes, it's moving pretty well. I didn't really use much gold. I kind of want to use some of this other stuff. If I want more, I'll use more. I want to be as off the wall as I can possibly be, really, truly. Flow all that back down there. I kind of want a whole bunch more Prussian blue, but I'm not sure which one I want to put it in. And it's plugged, so I didn't even use it. I was thinking the Venetian blue, but it's really not showing up there. I do apologize for taking the time that I'm taking to have to unscrew bottles. The time is getting ready to change in however long from now. And we're trying to move the dogs' feeding time back, so if you hear my husband speaking to them from the other room, that's probably part of the deal. So I'm putting the Prussian blue in both. Well, I would have if it was going to come out in both, but evidently I have a little plug in the way. Whoa, I just got a whole bunch. Well, because I got a whole bunch, I'm going to put some more white and a little bit more pink diamond right on top of that. In theory, it should work sort of like a shovel. Everything in there. Except for that thing needs to... I thought it was a bubble for a second. I need a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula. And to rescue whatever's in here. I want more orange. I'm just going to pick it up. And put it down and hope some of it survives the tipping process. Although I'm not sure I really need much tipping process. Although I have a whole bunch of paint left. Not much left of my day, so I gotta kind of think about using it. Although my favorite thing is leaving paint to sit for a day and using it just like that and getting very fortunate. Because for some reason when the Floetrol settles out and then I squeeze fresh paint in on top of it, it becomes a whole different, it's a horse of a different color. Alright, so I'm going to put some orange and or some yellow in here. Even though it's kind of weird. And I definitely have more paint than I need. I do use GAC 800 by Golden when things are changing pretty rapidly out there as far as what we want to be able to find is not necessarily always so easily found. But it's worth it to me. That's kind of cool. I have a partial edge catcher. I want to let everything go down. I want to make a puddle. Right on the canvas. Artist Loft, no, yes, little. Meeden black. I never did use any red. I'm trying to use more red. Also trying to find an edge catcher, and I know I have a large one right here. Excuse me. I'll try and extricate the large edge catcher. Unsuccessfully. Oh, come on. Every single one of them that I've grabbed so far has been short. I know this is a really off-the-wall thing right here. And instead of tipping it back again, I'm going to leave it on the edge catcher, grab a new spatula, scrape it off. Put some back in. I wish I could show you how I do that, but I'm sure if you watch enough of me, you will see. That's pretty wild. I need to go. I need to get that thing out of there. It's a mate to the first thing I removed. Maybe this one was a bubble. I see that as well. Come here, thing. Can't be a bubble if it doesn't pop when you get there. What are you? Maybe I ought to come back and check later tonight. I think when I'm done tipping as much as I can tip, come on, I might add some more ribbons on top because I've still got paint left. I want some of that down there, and I don't want to lose every bit of my negative space, but I think I'm going to anyway. It might be kind of cool anyway. I've wanted to go pink and green for a bit. So I need some paint right here. And I have more paint that I might appreciate. Right there. And I need to torch. I'm also thinking about grabbing my straw, one of them anyway. And checking to see if I have everything where I want it to be. It's fun to be creative, but you're not always going to make it work out in 20 minutes, so I get nervous trying that. And part of me always wants to take some Australian Floetrol and add some color, add some cell action. Okay, so I've got 2 minutes to figure out what I'm going to do, and I've still got beautiful colors, but I think what I need to do first is torch. This reminds me of my first year stuff a lot. A lot. I saw that thing fall. Come here, thing. Now, of course, if this didn't work, I could always use my new notch tool. I'm going to torch release the bubbles caught in the paint. Tell you that there are over 2,200 videos you can access by looking for playlists, all playlists, created playlists on my YouTube channel. My paint will not crack because I do use the GAC 800. If I see any little white edges, I'm going to want to cover them pretty quickly. I'm not sure I did a good enough job, but I really like the colors in there, are just fantastic. I'm pretty happy with the outcome, in spite of there not being an official plan. So I love you guys. I hope you come again. I post every day. Yeah, I just got schmutz in my black paint, but I think I can cover my edges with all kinds of paint that's around my turntable, and not a problem with that. I don't want to do anything with that other cup, and I've got enough time to play with another piece of art. So I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Check my link tree and my email address is underneath my link tree. Link tree is the first blue link under the video. And Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links are on that link tree. Also, you will find PayPal. If you are interested in winning a painting and making a donation through PayPal, the icon is in the bottom right-hand corner of my YouTube channel banner also. And you can see the prizes in the monthly drawing that you are automatically invited to become entered in by looking at the exhibition video on the end screen. At the very beginning, I include the prizes. Thank you guys for the wonderful comments that you leave me all the time that keep my morale boosted. I really appreciate that. I keep looking at this here. And for some reason, I keep thinking that I need more color, more of that color. So who knows what's going to happen with that. But I have some more of that color and I'm not unhappy with it. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. You'll be gone in a second, I'm pretty sure. So whatever I forgot to tell you, you'll see in another